Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to Leicester City versus Fulham FC. This is Sandbox Player, and yes, you know where to find me. It's given up at the top left corner. It's Telegram @Sandbox Player. So if you like this video, if you want more videos, if you want more information about how to present your teams in uh, fantasy sports, or if you want to play with my teams, yes, guys, you can get in touch with me at @Sandbox Player on Telegram. So before we move ahead, let me just give you a brief insight about these two teams. Come the beginning of the season, we had this COVID pandemic going on, and Leicester City was with flying colours. They were scoring decent amount of goals, and yes, they were at the top of the table. But right now, they have dropped down to the fourth position. Fulham played excellently well during the championship last season. They got themselves qualified for the Premier League, but come now, they've gone down to the relegation zone, and they are fighting for their own survival. So Leicester City versus Fulham. It's the English Premier League round number 10. It's going to be played at the King Power Stadium, Leicester. So that's a home game, but I don't think so that matters with the COVID pandemic going on around. The Indian Standard Time is 23 p.m. That's 11 p.m. and that's tonight, 30th November 2020. So Leicester on position number 4, playing 9 games, winning 6, drawn 0, lost 3, scored 18 goals and conceded 12 goals. Guys, let's take a look at their league form. Now I'm going to talk about their league form. Well, they've lost their away match to Liverpool with a scoreline of 3-0. They won their home game against Wolves 1-0. They beat Leeds 4-1 and away game. They lost to Arsenal away 1-0. They beat Arsenal 1-0. They lost to Leicester at home 1-0. So you can, by this you can pretty much figure out what way this team could play, because next, if you see their home games, they've beaten Wolves, they lost to Aston Villa, they lost to West Ham. So you could be in for a surprise. You might never know. Team goal scorers: Jamie Vardy topping the chart as usual with 8 goals, Tielemans with 3 goals, Barnes with 2 goals, Castagne, Maddison, Pryor and Justin with 1 goal each. Team assist providers: Castagne 2 assists, Under with 2 assists, Jamie Vardy 1 assist, Barnes, Pryor, Mendy also with 1 assist each. Now Castagne would not be featuring in this match. Most probably he's still not recovered from his injury, so wishing him a speedy recovery, because he's the one who was creating chances for them from the right flank side. Now, other important points what I've come about on doing my research is, now Jamie Vardy and Barnes average 2 shots per game, so you would definitely want these two, or either of these two, whoever is starting the game, to be in your team. James Maddison, yes, he is their most creative player. He's missed quite some matches, but yes, he is their most creative player. Tielemans, Maddison will share the free kicks, and Vardy will be on penalties. If not, then it would go down to Tielemans. Leicester's defense is very superior to that of Fulham. If you see their defenders, we've got Justin on the right flank, Fuchs on the left, it's Luke Thomas on the left. Then we have the 3 men defending. So they're playing in a 5 defender formation. We have Fuchs, Johnny Evans in the center, and Fofana. And Fofana is playing excellently well, moving the ball around. He's carrying the ball along with him, moving forward, making those inward passes, trying to put those through balls in. Recent goals and assists. Now, based on the last 5 matches of Leicester, Vardy has assisted, Vardy has scored, Vardy has missed a penalty also. Justin and Pride and Maddison, they've all earned penalties. Tielemans has scored a penalty. Under has provided a couple of assists. So if Under starts, I would be sure you would be taking him in your team. Barnes has scored a goal. So if you see their last 5 matches, not much of, these are the recent matches. So not much of, uh, goal scoring from Leicester. They've been lying low, because Wadi is kept quiet. Moving over to Fulham, guys. Fulham at number 19, as I said, fighting relegation battle. Played 9, they've just won 1, they've drawn 1, they've lost 7 matches, scoring 9 goals and conceding 18. Taking a look at their league form, guys. Fulham has lost to Everton at home 2-3. They lost to West Ham away 1-0. They beat West Brom 2-0 at home. They've lost again to Crystal Palace at home 1-2. They've drawn to Sheffield away 1-1. So they are not losing on a heavy side, but yes, they need to get that one X factor and try to make most of those chances that they would get, because they're playing pretty tough. It's just a margin of 1 goal that they've lost with, and the only thrashing they had was from Leeds. That's the away form, which is of a big concern. West Ham 1-0, Sheffield drawn 1-1, Wolves beaten them 1-0, Leeds beat them 4-0. Now let's take a look at their top goal scorers. We have Bobby Reid topping the charts with 3 goals, Alexander Mitrovic with 2 goals, Kenny, Lookman, Ola Aina and Loftus-Cheek with 1 goal each. Team assist providers, we have Mitrovic surprisingly with 2 assists, Kenny with 1 assist, Lookman with 1 assist, Anguissa, Tete, Harrison Reed with 1 assist each. Now, other important points that you could consider of this team: Mitrovic and Lookman are so far the best shot at goal. With that, I mean Mitrovic and Lookman would be looking out for opportunities to score a goal. Bobby Reid averages a shot per game. Kearney, Lookman are the most creative players. Yes, they would be playing in the 3-man midfield. Probably Ruben Loftus-Cheek would accompany them. Mitrovic, Lookman and Cavallero are on penalties. Mitrovic and Lookman will be taking free kicks. So mostly it would be Lookman somewhere between the half line and the D, but come round the 30-yard area of the goal, it should be Mitrovic who would be on the free kicks. Yes, they have the capability to earn those free kicks, because Lookman is such a creative player that he could earn a free kick or a penalty. Anguissa is their best defensive midfielder. We've seen last weekend Anguissa coming in and creating an impact on the game. Ola Aina, Anderson, Adarabio and Robinson, these 4 defenders of Fulham FC would have to be on their very best to stop Leicester. I mean, Leicester's got firepower, you name it. Jamie Vardy, Tielemans, Barnes, Madison come from the bench. We have Jose Perez, Iheanacho. They've got firepower to crush Fulham. So Fulham's defense would have to be very tight. Let's see their recent goals and assists. Now, who's taken part in these goals and assists? We have Bobby Reid, Loftus-Cheek, Ola Aina, Kenny and Lookman. All have been on the score sheet in the last 5 games. Surprisingly, their main marksman has not scored in the last 5 games. That's Mitrovic. In the last 5 games, he's not scored a single goal. But yes, he's provided a couple of assists. So it's Reid, Lookman, Kearney and Mitrovic who have provided assists. Interesting factor, Cavallero has missed a penalty. With that, I move to the possible 11 of both the teams. We could have Cassius Michael, Fofana, Johnny Evans, Fuchs, James Justin, Mendy, Tielemans, Thomas. Madison, Harvey Barnes, and Jamie Vardy lining up for Leicester, and Ariola in goal for Fulham. Olaina, Joke Madison, Adarabio, Anthony Robinson, Harrison Freed, Anguissa, Loftus-Cheek, Kearney, Lookman, and Mitrovic making the final 11 for Fulham. So that's my dream team, guys, with Ariola in goal, Justin, Fofana, Fuchs, and Johnny Evans making up the defense with Olaina, Harvey Barnes and Madison up front, Lookman and Harry Reid being chosen from Fulham, and up front Jamie Vardy all alone. My captain, vice captain, Jamie Vardy captain, Barnes my vice captain. If at all he does start the game, yes, I would go in for Barnes because he's a creative player. He's the one who has an eye for a goal from for Leicester after Jamie Vardy. Tielemans is a good choice, guys. If you can manage your credits and get Tielemans in this team, that could also help you. So, for the final output, guys, see me on Telegram. Come play with me.